What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I do my 10,000 steps. I'm out walking long tonight, man. I'm just walking in one direction and just going and going and going. Nah, I've been zigzagging a little bit. Shout out to you guys, though, my subscribers. I hope y'all can see me. You know, it's a little dark, but it's not totally dark. So I'm gonna try to stay by some street lights so y'all be able to see me just a little bit better. But thank you for joining me along for the 5,000 subscriber climb. We are steadily inching towards it. And man, look, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, man. It was tough to get out here to do the walk today. That's why I'm doing this so much later. My legs is wrecked. I was at the gym yesterday. It was leg day. And I really made it a point to kill my legs. Oh, I think it got really dark over here. Okay, let me get under some light. There we go. Oh, not enough. All right, I'm gonna stand right here for a second so y'all can see me, and then I'll do a little more walking forward. But yeah, man, I destroyed my legs yesterday. I was at the gym. It was leg day, and I just was really punishing my legs. So they really destroyed today. I almost ain't make it out here to do these videos for y'all today because my legs is just whooped, but here we are. So why am I destroying my legs like this? I'm gonna tell y'all. So during the summertime, you know, I wear shorts. When I'm wearing, you know, like jean shorts or whatever, they come to my knees. But when I'm out here working out, doing my walking and stuff, I wear them short shorts, okay? I wear them Camp Crystal Lake shorts, short shorts. And you know, you gotta have your legs looking right if you're gonna wear shorts like that. So that's why I'm out here walking, even though my legs is toast. And that's why I was wrecking my legs yesterday and am somewhat regretting it today. But whatever, man. It's gonna all be worth it come summertime when I'm done. Oh, we got a breeze here. But all right. Yeah, y'all got all that, man. Let's get into the topic. It's voting, man. Tomorrow is November 5th, as you all know. It's time to go out and vote, and you guys know I encourage you to do that. You guys know which way I'm leaning. And, you know, I think most of you are leaning the same way that I am, but I'm pretty sure I have some people who follow me who, you know, they're not voting conservative. They're going to vote for Kamala, and that's fine too. Vote though, you know, get out and vote regardless of which direction you're going to vote. Get out and vote. I personally do not believe that Kamala is best for not only myself, but I don't think Kamala is best for you either. But if you do believe she is, hey man, go out, make your voice heard. I don't think it's good to give somebody a presidency who really didn't earn it. You know, Kamala was kind of just planted. She was just planted. You know, Biden had to step down. There was no vote for anybody to, you know, get the nomination. They just kind of just gave us Kamala. You know, there was no process for it, which is very unusual. I don't know of another time in history where that's happened. If you guys do, let me know, because I'm very interested in knowing this. But usually these things, they have to take a vote. If Kamala had to run against other Democrats for this, I don't think she would be running for president. Some of you may disagree, but the reason why I believe this is because what happened when she tried to run last time? Didn't she get cooked by Biden and a couple other Democrats when she called herself running before? So no, I don't think that if she had to run against actual people and had to compete for the nomination, that she would be here running for president. I think that's insane, but here we are. So regardless, get out and vote. Make your voices heard. You know, I mean, I could go on and on and on at length about why I believe, you know, what I believe about which way you should go. And you may agree, you may disagree, but get out and vote regardless. Go vote if you haven't by now. Make sure to get in there tomorrow. don't sit this out. Do not sit this one out. All right, let me just go ahead and say that. Do not sit this out. It's very important that you participate. It's very important that you participate every time, actually, not just this time. It's very important that you participate every time, even in your local elections. I mean, honestly, I would say your local elections are even more important because those are directly affecting your everyday life. You know, you got you got the and this isn't just this time, this is just all the time. You got your governors, you got your mayor, you got city council, you know, you have a lot of things. You got judges. So don't just think that, oh, just show up, vote for a president, and then, you know, the rest of the 4 years, don't worry about anything else but that. No, always vote. And some of you, listen, just keeping it a buck, listening to some people out here about why they're going to vote for Kamala or why they're going to vote for Trump even. Because I hear people who are going to vote for Trump also saying very ignorant things. Some of the people out here really need to stop listening to CNN, stop listening to Fox News, and actually learn what the heck is going on. Stop taking sound bites that people provide you with that are out of context and getting all emotional about it and making that the deciding factor in why you're going to vote one way or not. You know, I hear people saying, oh, I'm not going to vote for Trump because he's a convicted felon. They don't even know what really happened with that, how that whole situation came about. There was a lot of stuff dirty that landed him, you know, to do with that, and why he's now a convicted felon. So you have to look into stuff. You have to know what it is that you're voting on. Stop going based on what people are telling you, information people are feeding you, because the information is oftentimes skewed, and people, they let their biases, they let their biases get the best of them. And people will flat out lie. I've seen so much misinformation, people just flat out lying about stuff. Situation with Kamala, you know, now I don't know if Kamala was behind this herself or if she was just going along with it, but the whole thing with, you know, her nationality has been a bit weird. And the reason why I think that's so weird is because they made such a big deal about it, trying to sell her as a black woman. And when that got exposed for not being true at all by a black woman, shout out to Candace Owens, they want to pivot and be like, oh, well, why does her race matter? It didn't. You guys made it matter. No one was really talking about that. It's you guys that kept pushing the whole black woman, black woman, black woman. She'll be the first black woman elected president. You made it a big deal. And now that you've been exposed for being deceptive about it, now you want to try to sweep it under the rug as if you never were and try to make it seem like the people who exposed you are the ones that are making a big deal out of her nationality or not. So there's just been a lot of really weird stuff on both sides. And that's why I say you got to kind of cut through the crap and just figure out what's best for you yourself. You know, people are talking about, oh, Kamala is best for us. Kamala's going to do this. Kamala's going to do that. And the stuff that they're talking about is literally nothing that she ever said that she was going to do. And I don't know where the hell they're getting this from. You got people talking about Project 2025. And Trump is going to execute this 2025. He's been asked about Project 2025 multiple times. And he says he has nothing to do with that. That is not something that he's come up with. But you still got people that are very emotional and lack emotional intelligence that are still like, yes, he do. Yes, he do. Yes, he do. So if you say I did something and I say I didn't, that's the end of it. Don't keep telling me I did it. You know, it's like, if you just want to believe something bad about somebody or something negative about somebody, just say that instead of just touting that they said or did something that they're telling you they didn't do. Because there's nothing that will convince you. You're hell bent on believing whatever negative story is out there because that's what you want to believe. You understand? So it's been a really weird election season this time around, with Biden just stepping down, you know, a couple months ago when he was, you know, full speed ahead trying to go ahead and win the election. You know, some people are saying this is the most important election of our lifetime. I don't know. It could be. It's pretty significant. I mean, I think people say this kind of with every election. This is the most important election of our lifetimes, but this one is definitely significant because you have an opportunity to vote for somebody who they're doing their best to vilify and say he's going to make everything horrible, when if you look back to the 4 years that he was in office, things were fantastic. Listen, if you was on the grind during them years that Trump was in there, you was killing it. You were really killing it. So you have that on one hand. On another hand, you have someone who is just seemingly, and this isn't just trying to be this isn't trying to be a personal attack. This is just what we've seen in factuality. Totally inept at their job as being the VP. Just totally inept at it. Has been part of one of the worst administrations of our lifetime as the VP, and you're going to promote that person to now be commander-in-chief. I don't know, y'all, but I mean, if you truly feel like Kamala is the best one for whatever your reasons are, I'm not going to shame you, man. Go ahead and vote for who you're going to vote for, but I do recommend left or right, liberal and conservative, get out there and vote, man. Be part of the process, stand up and be counted, you know. And last but not least, and this is moving forward, stop letting these celebrities influence you to vote one way or another. These people, when it comes to politics, are moronic. They have no idea what the hell they're talking about, and they're just reading a script. We saw that whole thing recently where you had the Avengers teaming up, talking about how they're going to vote. It was very corny, very cringe-worthy, but this is the stuff that's happening. They think that you're not intelligent enough to do your own research and come to an intelligent, informed decision on your own. They have to do all these parlor tricks, and manipulation tactics by using, your favorite celebrity, your favorite superhero, your favorite rapper, your favorite athlete, to coax you into doing it. And unfortunately, they have been largely right. I think one thing this election has taught us is that the general public, as they are right now, is simply not intelligent enough to decide who the president of the United States is. It just really does seem that way. People vote based on emotion. People are voting based on misinformation. Sometimes when I hear these people talking, it's scary to me because I'm like, these people vote, man. Like, really. So it really has become very obvious, very plainly obvious, that the majority of Americans are simply not intelligent enough to take part in something as important as electing the president of the United States. But here we are, about to decide the fate of the nation, and it seems like all the left cares about is reproductive rights. Like, really, it seems like that's all they care about. No matter what you bring up that is horrible going on here. And I'm not saying that reproductive rights aren't important or are important. I'm not saying that either way. I'm just saying that, why is it that when you have a mountain of issues, real issues that affect you every day, why is it that you are always just so stuck on reproductive rights? And that's not even being taken away. And that's what I mean about people not being intelligent enough to decide who becomes president of the United States. Because you're talking about voting for Kamala over something that is not going to be taken away anyway. It's now to a state level, which is easier for you to control. You can now vote on a state level, whether your state or not is going to partake in it or not. That makes it easier for you. So you get what I'm saying? The fleece, you guys are falling for the fleece. I need you guys, and promise me, for those of you who've been moving in a non-informed capacity up to this point, just do better. No shame, no insult, just do better. Do a better job from this day forward on knowing what's happening, knowing what the issues are. Make sure you are well informed, and then vote based on logic and reasoning. What was that? Oh, somebody trying to skirt out in a a fucking 6-cylinder F-150 EcoBoost. Yeah, if you know, you know. The new F-150s seldomly come with a V8 now. You get a V6 EcoBoost. That's why I laugh at him. The guy trying to peel out over there because the street's a little wet, and he can't even do it because the power of the truck is so pathetic. But I'm gonna leave it there, y'all, man. Y'all get what I'm saying. I think I've said enough on this. Go out and vote tomorrow. For some of you, it's too late. You're already too tied up emotionally, and there's not going to be any swaying you. And for that, you know, for this election, that's fine. I just challenge you to, in the future, stop voting a specific way over and over and over and over and over, because that's just what you've always done. Start becoming informed. Stop taking your information from these biased media outlets, because CNN is very biased, but Fox is very biased too. You really can't count on either one of them to tell you the truth about anything. That's why I say you have to look for information yourself and look for facts about stuff instead of confirmation bias. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's when you only look for things to support what you already want to believe. You know, that's confirmation bias. I'll say it again. Confirmation bias. Look for information to make yourself more informed instead of just having a stubborn set thing that you want to believe in and only seeking out, only Googling what's going to support that, you know, because that's not going to help you. That's keeping you uninformed, and that's just not intelligent. So I'm going to let y'all go here. I appreciate y'all. I'll let y'all later. Peace.